Welcome back everyone to another comprehensible input vlog in nature. This video is part of my 3,000 most common English words series designed to help you understand up to 95% of spoken English. This video also uses comprehensible input, which is shown to be up to 4 times more effective than traditional learning methods when studying English. So in this video, you'll be learning vocabulary, you'll be hearing native English speakers talk to each other, and we will also have a pronunciation and accent training segment where you can really focus on talking like a native English speaker.
Overwhelming.
International yesterday tunnel.
Scenic.
Well, brighter mode of transport anymore. Each bought the tickets, less polished rats in here. Strapped to them. Start the word count and let's go. Where are we right now, Mom?
We are in the rice fields just outside Ninh Bình.
Correct. So we're in Ninh Bình right now. We arrived yesterday afternoon and we didn't really do much yesterday. We just walked around the town and celebrated Reunification Day. But now we rented these bikes right here. Sorry, these aren't bikes, these are scooters. We rented these scooters right here. You can see we each got a scooter and they are both white. What else could you tell me about these scooters, Mom?
These scooters are electric.
Electric. These are electric scooters. Do you guys know what that means? It means that these scooters do not run on fuel like gas, diesel, or anything. These scooters run on batteries. So there's a battery in the scooter. You can see the battery percentage here if you come this way. It's a little dark, but this one is at 96% battery. So this doesn't have a fuel gauge, but instead it has a battery and it shows you how much battery there is left. So 96%, mine is the exact same since we've been following each other. And yeah, this is what our mode of transport will be for today. And we just left the town of Ninh Bình and we are in this rice field.
Why did we get electric scooters? And why do we only have 2 scooters and we're 3 people?
Okay, so we got electric scooters because even though Leon and I have our international license and we have a bike license, so we're allowed to drive these types of vehicles, we cannot drive them in Vietnam because of the international driving license agreement. There are 2 of them, and Canada, I guess, only signed the first one, and Vietnam signed the second one, and Vietnam only recognizes the second one. So that means like Canadians and Australians, we cannot use our international driver's license here, even though we have an international driver. So instead, the solution is to rent electric scooters that are less powerful, around 50 cc if we were converting it to a gas-powered scooter. We're allowed to drive these since they're less powered and they're electric. And I guess no one in Vietnam needs a license to drive anything under 50 cc. Hopefully that's correct, or else I'm like exposing myself. Anyway, we're heading to Dinh Pagoda. That's like a really famous and popular pagoda. It's about 19 kilometers away or 40 minutes away. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about this area around us. If you were to give it like a word, how would you describe it?
Me, I would say it's very scenic.
Very scenic.
Right.
I would describe it as picture perfect. Picture perfect. So my mom used the word scenic, I used the word picture perfect, and honestly I feel like those are really 2 really good words. Let me know in the comments what other words you guys would use to describe this area. We also have a ditch right here. You can see this ditch is filled with water, and this is just to flood the rice fields, because I believe rice needs to be flooded for it to grow.
Yes.
And also I do believe there are a lot of rats in here, because
I saw one last night.
yeah, when it dries, you really see it, like all the rats and stuff.
Yes. So this is a irrigation ditch. They would irrigate it and flood the rice paddy field before they plant it.
Before or after?
Before they plant it, yeah. By the time it's dry, the rice should be ready.
Yeah, and here you can see some beautiful white and yellow flowers. Let me pick a flower for you. Daisies? I'm not a flower expert.
I think it's a weed.
It's still a flower though. What's that game where you pull one and pull one?
It's yes, he loves me, now he doesn't.
She loves me. Let's get back on these bikes and let's head to the Dinh Pagoda. And if we see anything along the way, we'll also stop and talk about it. But yeah, this is our scooter. A lot of people struggle with English, not because they're bad at learning languages, but because the way they study feels nothing like real life. When I learn languages, real content is what keeps me going. Videos, conversations, and things I actually want to watch, not endless drills that just feel like homework. That's why Magaku is a good fit for anyone learning English. It helps you turn real videos and real sentences into something you can actually learn from. If you're watching YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, or Viki, and you see a word you don't know, you can click it, get an instant explanation, hear the pronunciation, and see exactly how it's used in that scene. And if it's useful, you can save it as a flashcard with the audio, screenshot, and definition already there. So you're not wasting time building everything manually. And it uses spaced repetition, so the words come back right before you're about to forget them, which is a much better way to actually remember the words long term. And when you're away from your computer, the app lets you keep learning on your phone too. You can even use OCR to turn a book, menu, or sign into something you can study. So if you want to learn English through real content instead of boring study, use my link in the description to get 50% off the lifetime plan with Magaku, or get 1 free month with their monthly or yearly plans. And you don't just get access to English, you get access to all the languages Magaku offers. Thank you, Magaku, for sponsoring today's video. And I guess we forgot to mention why we only have 2 scooters. We only have 2 because my mom is riding on the back of mine.
You're my driver.
Yeah, because why? You just don't have experience, so it's safer.
No, I can rent the bike.
I'm sure you can, yeah.
But it's better if I do some filming at the back, seeing that I'm part of the crew now.
That's true, that's true. So I'll be sitting right here. My mom will be sitting at the back. She'll be holding onto these handlebars here just to be safe. And I'll be holding on to the handlebar here and looking into the mirrors, pulling the throttle to go forward and checking the gauges to make sure I'm following the speed limit and to make sure I don't run out of battery. But yeah, the sun is really hot. And also I know a lot of people always ask in the comments, why you blink so much? What's wrong with your eyes? And 1, it's because like I have sensitive eyes. And 2, it's because I usually wear contact lenses and the sun makes the contact lenses like really dry and like itchy. So I always blink, but I'm not wearing any today. So today is just sunny.
Oh, are you kidding me? You have no glasses on and you're the driver?
No, I have actual glasses.
Okay, good.
I have my actual glasses.
It's bright.
So I'll wear these when we're driving.
Yes, I think it's just the light here is very bright, especially when it's overcast like this.
When there's no sun and it's just like a lot of clouds in the sky, like this overcast and just white, it's a lot brighter than when it's just like clear and blue, because white is like just always really bright. But also, it's kind of like a natural like softbox. It makes it look better when you record. Anyways, let's hop back on these scooters and let's go. Okay guys, so we've been driving for about 10-20 minutes and we just came up to this tunnel. That right there in front of us, that is a tunnel. Let me just park my bike on the side here. So that's a tunnel in front of us and you can see the mountain above the tunnel. So why do they make tunnels? Why do people make tunnels when they build a road? Because there are like 2 options. They can either go around or they can go through. And a lot of the times going through is a lot faster than going around. And sometimes it's cheaper. In this case, I think it would be cheaper because the mountain isn't very like wide and deep, because you can literally see the other end. And I think it would cost way more to go around the mountain. And it would slow down traffic a lot. Second question, let me know in the comments, do I look busted right now? Yes or no? We're still about 20 minutes away from the Pagoda, so we'll get going, but you can see all the traffic zooming past us here. And we just passed an area back there. We took some videos on our phone. That area was so congested. There were so many like vehicles, people, scooters, and everything, because I believe that's Muak Cave, or some sort of like...
That's where the boats come out.
Boats?
Yeah, there was boats to the right-hand side.
Like the round boats?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you go, I guess, get the round boat. So it was really busy. And today is reunification weekend. So it is just really busy. And there are a lot of tourists. Yeah, today's Friday. But yeah, anyways, let's hit the road. This is a quiet riverside area in the countryside. A wide river flows slowly through the middle of the scene, and 2 long boats are moving across the water. The boats are carrying large piles of sand or dirt. On the right side, there is a tall green tree with many leaves hanging over the riverbank. The grass near the water looks thick and slightly wild. In the distance, there is a long bridge stretching across the river Behind the bridge, you can see dark, rocky mountains rising into the cloudy sky. The clouds are heavy and gray, so it looks like it might rain soon. Small patches of green plants are floating on the surface of the water. The atmosphere feels calm, quiet, and natural. Everything looks still except for the slow movement of the boats on the water. The air feels humid and cool because of the clouds and the river breeze. So that, guys, is an accent and pronunciation practice segment. If you guys like that and you want to see more, let me know in the comments and I will keep on doing it. Let's continue. So we just stopped on the side of the road again, and on this path, there are a lot of restaurants. I believe this is another restaurant, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess Waffle. I don't know what that is, but there are a lot of restaurants.
I think we should look for a coffee shop on our way.
As I was saying, there are a lot of restaurants along this path, and now it's not as congested and there aren't as many people over here. So I think we'll just enjoy the rest of this ride and we'll see you guys when we get to the Pagoda. Get my 3,000 most common English words PDF and learn the words that will help you understand up to 95% of everyday English. Click the link in the description to get it. We've just arrived at Dinh Pagoda. Well, we haven't actually seen it yet. We just parked our scooters, but now we're gonna walk to it. But if you look over there, it looks like those are rain clouds. So I really hope it doesn't rain, but we didn't bring any umbrellas or rain jackets.
We can just buy a garbage bag. It's all good.
Anyways, let's get going.
Yep.
You can see there are a lot of scooters parked here. And that side, they are double parked. They are double parked over there. Here you can see this person has a suitcase strapped to the back of their scooter. And this person has a backpack. Yo, did you see the suitcase, dude? Someone just strapped it.
That's what we did on the Hagyan loop.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have my suitcase. I just had a backpack. Other people I was riding with, they had a suitcase, and they just strapped it like that.
Dude, that's actually funny.
Actually, can you lean against it? Can it be like a back support, or you might push it off?
No, it'll fall off.
I was asking Volka if I ever come back to do that, if they would have a bike with a back support.
Yeah, I'm sure you could rent anything, man. Anyway, let's head over there and buy our entrance ticket. So this is our first glimpse of the pagoda.
Beautiful.
It's really nice.
If you compare it to the one pillar pagoda, how many pillars are in this one?
Aren't they all one pillar? I don't think
Now
anyone.
that I think about it, that does not make sense.
I don't think anyone thought that, dude, except for you.
That's what I thought.
Well, I guess you weren't really thinking. Okay, so we bought the tickets. You can see we have 3 tickets there to get on the shuttle bus. So now we're gonna get on the shuttle bus here, but there are a lot of people. But yeah, we're almost to the front, and then we could get on the shuttle buses. Okay, so now we're getting on these shuttles here. I don't know if we could get on anyone or
I think we just get on
what's the
anyone.
deal? Yeah, I guess get on
Should
the
we
back
sit?
here.
Yeah, I was going to sit at the back.
We kind of took that kid's spot, but
Yeah, no. I was like,
I don't know if we're part of like a random tour group now. We're sitting at the back.
I don't know. We just got on.
Well, we'll see. Okay, so now we are going. We're moving. We're all at the back here, back of the bus, and that's where we're heading to. We're heading to the pagoda over there. Thank gosh we didn't have to walk, because low-key, I was not looking forward to walking.
No, I was not looking forward to walking either because she said like 5 kilometers, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, 6 kilometers is the whole size of the area, I guess. Okay, so we've just arrived. Our vehicle has dropped us off, and now we're at the very top of this compound. I don't really know what this area is because I thought it was just a pagoda, but this area is huge. It's a complex, I guess. Sightseeing map of Dinh Spiritual and Cultural Tourism Complex. Yeah, it's huge. Okay, so this is our first look at this cultural complex. What do you think of it so far?
I think it's overwhelming because it's so big and that's
really?
a lot of steps for me.
The lady when we were buying our ticket said this is 6 kilometers long. 6 kilometers. This whole complex. Here they have a little, like a man-made lake, and they have some fish in there as well. This area is nice, but I wonder, is this like historic or is this just like they just made it?
Yeah, I think the pagoda is historical.
Yeah, it is very well a possibility. Okay, so now we're inside a temple. Dude, those are some huge fans. They're actually huge.
I think this is the largest bronze statue in the complex.
This statue is huge.
Buddhist bronze statue.
They have a really big, beautiful park behind this temple, you see? This is like the inner courtyard of this complex. And there are many inner courtyards, you know?
Yes, it looks like
many.
it's going to be, I think you can make it a full day activity. We're not going to, but
No, you definitely can. It's actually
it's
so
absolutely huge.
You can see the knees of these statues have been like polished because so many people have been touching them. So people constantly are touching this, and this is metal or stone.
This is, yeah, it looks like marble or stone.
And people touch it so much that they have begun to polish certain parts of these statues, mostly the knees.
And the feet.
The feet,
Yeah.
the knees, the feet, and the hands. If you want to learn faster and really understand the English from this video, get the workbook on my website, volkaenglish.com. And there really are like many statues, like dozens and dozens.
Look back at the corridor.
Yeah,
It's
we've
just-
already walked a good way, and there are just like so many more. What do you think of the decoration and stuff like on top? It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, I love the coloring. The red and yellow, it goes very well with the gold and
And then the gold Buddha is like on the wall there.
beautiful.
It's really like a nice area. I wonder how long it took to like build this whole place. Probably a very long time.
Yes, I'm sure.
Here is the bell tower. The bell tower. You can see that spiral staircase that people are climbing to get to the top of that tower. It's really nice. Look at the size of this bell, dude. I don't know what this structure below it is. The bell is huge. Look at that, dude. This will kill a weaker man. Good thing we're strong. I didn't even realize these were the shoes I wore. Thought I wore the Asics. I wore the wrong shoes. I hiked mountains though before in this, so it should be fine. But look at this bell. What do you think of that?
I think it's just absolutely spectacular.
It's huge, man. I wonder if they ring it, if all our eardrums will burst, because that huge log there is used to ring this bell. It's massive, man. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's just a huge piece of stone, I think,
Yep.
with carvings and symbols on it. Now we're on the middle floor, and look at this view. Over there, you can see a pagoda in the distance, and you can see another one there. I believe that is the main one, Dinh Pagoda.
Yes.
It looks like stone, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. It looks actually massive. I wonder if you can go up.
I asked Leon, he says yes, but I don't know. I
Can
can't
you see people up there?
I can't.
Let's keep going, because this complex is actually so massive. Like you can see in the distance there's just so many buildings and so much to explore. So let's keep going. And you can see this is a tile roof. No, not really. But it looks like maybe the shape, yeah?
Yeah, the shape of a bamboo, those big bamboos, but it's ceramic tile.
Yeah, no, it looks actually quite nice. Pretty nice roof. And you can see right there, those are LED lights. Those are strong LED lights. Here you can see the tile is broken, right? Or
Yes.
am I blind?
Yeah, they're broken and some of them are cracked.
Yeah.
I'm sure it looks nice in the evening if they light
Oh,
up
yeah.
the roofs.
This place is actually huge though, so let's keep going or else
Yes.
we won't finish.
I'm kind of tired already.
Me too.
If you're serious about becoming fluent in English, I've built a full speaking and pronunciation course that shows you exactly what to do step by step. You get instant access to 80 plus video lessons right away. Inside, we work on pronunciation, accent, rhythm, and natural speaking. So you can stop hesitating, sound more natural, and speak English with real confidence. Join today in the description.
I'm actually parched. And I'm wearing my hair like this because I think my hair is really flat right now from wearing that helmet, you know?
My hair flat?
Your hair is naturally always flat.
Here's your bottle of water.
Thank you. So we bought this water when we bought our tickets, and good thing we did.
We have one more water bottle, but I'll share that cold one with you. You don't mind sharing with me though?
Yeah, it's not that cold anymore.
Oh, shoot.
It was cold, and we literally bought it like 20 minutes ago. Now it's
Yep.
not even cold. Okay, so this is the bell tower we just went up, but we're gonna end the video here because I don't want this to be a 40 or 60 minute video. So we'll have a part 2 right after this video. So just look out for that. And remember guys, you will become fluent in English. Join the next video to see us exploring the rest of this and also other places here in Ninh Binh. Bye guys.
It's going to be a highlight.
Yesterday afternoon. You can see we've each got a scooter. This is what our mode of transport will be for today. Leon and I have our international license, electric scooters that are less powerful, around 50 cc,
I would say it's very scenic.
very scenic. Also, I do believe there are a lot of rats in here. because, and just white, it's a lot brighter than when it's just like clear and blue. That right there in front of us, that is a tunnel. Let me just park my bike on the side here. This person has a suitcase strapped to the back of their scooter. Okay, so we bought the tickets. You can see we have 3 tickets there. What do you think of it so far?
I think it's overwhelming because it's so big.
These statues have been like polished because so many people have been touching them. But look at this bell. What do you think of that? It's not that cold anymore.
Oh, shoot.
It was cold. You will become fluent in English.